I have a really good feeling about this week. Let's pull some tarot about it. I've had a realization that, like, I do, like, private tarot readings. Like, people can book one with me on my Etsy store, Mage Farms, but I think I enjoy more so just doing like collective tarot readings here. Don't get me wrong, I'll still allow people to book private readings, but I'd like to be able to do this more. So if you guys would do me a favor, my last video got like 4,000 views on it. But imagine if every single person that viewed my TikTok, imagine if they would have followed me. So if this comes across your For You page and you like tarot and you've seen me before, or you just want to support me, I'd love for you to just follow, because if I can get to 10,000 followers on this account, then I can become part of the TikTok Creator Fund, which means that then I can afford to take more time just to do public free tarot readings. But without further ado, let's see what the week ahead has for us. The energy of the reading today is that someone, has learned how to have more fun. And you're stepping into an era where you're about to do just that. To even say that you're about to step into the era is kind of incorrect, because you're literally stepping into it right now. You've learned what it is to heal through rest, and you've learned what it is to just take rest. And because of that, you're finally in this spot where it's like the next step after resting is getting up and playing. Like, you had your nap time, now it's time to get up and play. There have been some struggles here recently around not listening to your intuition, but because of the fact that, like, it's not that you don't believe your intuition or that you don't want to listen to your intuition. It's just that your intuition is telling you a lot of things about the reality around you that is making you want to change the decisions that you've been making, or like go on a different course, go in a different path. And that is honestly kind of like a very smart thing for you to do. You've been basically kind of like distracting yourself or psyching yourself out, because you're like, my intuition is telling me I'm about to get this really good thing. But if I sit here and harp on it, then I'm going to have limiting beliefs about it. And if I have limiting beliefs about it, then I'm going to get in my own way. So I'm just going to distract myself over here and not pay attention to my intuition, while also putting out energy that I'm okay with having this really cool thing come to me. And that's awesome, but that's about to come to an end, and you need to be ready for that. You need to brace yourself, because this is about to shift. You're going to have to go from, I'm ignoring my intuition for a second so I don't get in my own way, to, oh, okay, the thing is here now. I need to listen to my intuition to know how to navigate through what it is that I'm getting now. We talked about this in the last video, but a lot of things that have been going on for a long time in your life that have been like, they've been cycles that you've been having to learn lessons from, and they're like messages that have been coming to you over and over and over and over and over again, but like same people, different font, same situation, different font, things like that. Those have finally come to an end, and those things coming to an end, they were all a play around your like self-worth, like you learning what it means to be praised, and what it means to be playful, and what it is to be like accepted and receive reciprocal energy and stuff like that. And so those cycles finally coming to an end is what is going to allow you to step into this era of like, I can rest while also reaping the benefits of what it is that I want. I planted the seeds long ago, and if I constantly sit here and watch for the seeds to sprout, it's going to take forever for them to sprout. So now it's time for me just to sit back and rest and allow them to do their thing, like not smother them. If you planted seeds a while back, you can't sit there and harvest fruit that when the tree or when the bush or whatever it is that you planted is just now starting to sprout. You've got to take a minute to sit back and relax and like go do something else, go work on something else. And that's the energy that's been going on here recently, is like you planted a lot of seeds a while back that honestly you've kind of forgotten about. You forgot that you planted these seeds, or they were opportunities that you started a while back and didn't think that they would come back around for you, but they are, because you finally took your time to rest. You've been feeling lost or indecisive here recently, or you've been feeling like you don't know which way to go, or like you don't know which decision to make, or like maybe there is no good decision in front of you. Don't worry, that's coming to an end. You have a lot of clarity now. You have learned a lot of lessons. So allow those lessons that you've learned to to build on your confidence and to make you feel like, one, you're worthy of making good decisions, two, you're capable of making good decisions, and three, you're supported in making good decisions, because you are. I know that this past little bit has been very, very hard for you, like very, very difficult. I can see that, but the universe has done all of this for you, like to teach you lessons around being confident and being good at making decisions, being able to bounce back whenever adversity hits you. Remind yourself that anxieties are just anxieties. That's it. Or you can even dive into them and try to figure out what the source of them is. But either way, try to pull them away from being placed on the moment, in this moment in reality, because they do not belong here anymore. They do not belong in the present moment because you've worked through them, you've worked past them, and now it's time to benefit from that. You have finally released yourself from past heartache. And when I first tried to say that statement, I stumbled over it a lot, which tells me that like you may not be convinced that you are fully over certain situations, but trust me, you are. Just because you still have anger or you still have like heartache over being mistreated and things like that, it doesn't mean that you're not over the person, the people, the situation, or whatever it was that caused the initial heartache. You are now in a place where you have a higher worth about yourself. You see yourself as more worthy. And because you see yourself as more worthy, your heart aches for past you because of what past you has went through. That is not about the present moment or even about the past moment. That is about self-love. That is full love for the self. And how you remedy that is by pouring self-love into those moments. But don't hold on to that and convince yourself that you're not over it, because you are. You are past it. And truly what being over it in this moment is, one, having the capability of being able to have self-love for yourself and to pour that out, but two, being able to know with confidence that if this situation came back around, even if it was a different font, different person, different whatever, if it came back around to me, I would make different decisions that would protect myself, and I would choose to do different based off of my self-worth because I now know how worthy I am. That is how you know you're over the situation. It may hurt still, you may like reminisce on it sometimes, and that's okay. But as long as you're over it, then you're capable of moving forward, and you are capable of moving forward. You've got so much amazing things, like so many amazing things coming to you. And a lot of these situations that have hurt you are going to be routing back around so that you can make different decisions, or so that they can bring you a new type of closure that you didn't know that you would need or benefit from. But please, more than anything, know that you are capable. You're capable. It's okay. You are worthy and you are capable. You are not going to make the same decisions. And if you do, it's going to be because it's a different situation. It's different altogether. You have learned so much, and sit in that, celebrate in that, be proud of yourself for learning as much as you have. The fact that you have been able to change from being stuck inside your own head to enjoying sitting in your mind, enjoying sitting in reflection, sitting by yourself, sitting and reflecting for hours, or just having reflection be a normal part of your day, the fact that you have been able to accomplish that, the fact that you no longer feel dissociated whenever you are stuck inside your mind and don't feel connected to reality, from shifting from that to being able to feel both connected to reality and connected to the deeper parts of yourself, that is magical. That is amazing. That is some A1 chef's kiss trauma work, shadow work. You have done the work, and good for you. You are so mentally healed, and I'm so proud of you. It's time for you to be proud of you too. It is. You need to be proud of yourself just as much as I'm proud of you, and just as much as I'm proud of me. Sit in that glow, because the things that are coming to you this week, we're going to claim it this week, because I have a really good feeling about this week. So claim it with me. This week is going to be a turning point for us in the best way possible, in such a good way. We're going to see the fruits of our labor, or we're going to see where we planted seeds so long ago now coming back for us, and like bringing us brand new opportunities that we didn't even think were possible, bringing us closure that we didn't even think we'd need. Be proud. Know that you are worthy. Honor yourself. You deserve it. That is all I have for you. If this message aligns with you, it will find you. If you like it and aligns with you, claim it. This is good energy. And if it doesn't align, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. Have an awesome day.